Welcome back, and we're continuing the news. From Portland to the United States Army. As a child, Everton Dennis couldn't attend school because of asthma. Now, he's breathing life into the U.S. Army. Romarda Lyons has his story.
His journey started in Port Antonio, Portland. He lived with his parents, 2 sisters and 2 brothers. But at a very young age, things took a turn. Severe asthma was at the steering wheel, and his childhood was different from his siblings.
My asthma was so severe, I had to be going to the hospital at least 3 times a week, to the point that I had to be homeschooled between grade 2 and 1. I think that was like when I was 7 or 8. It got so bad, my mom had to seek private special care for me.
Following consultations, the suggestion from one doctor was sports.
He recommended to my mom that if I started doing sports, he'd think it would play a great role in helping my lungs to expand a little bit more and get to regular program just like regular kids.
It took some convincing, but his mom, who sold in the market at the time, eventually gave in. And it worked. So before the soldier uniform, it was football gear. You could say the difficulties he endured as a boy was only preparation to make him more militant, because the journey was never smooth sailing. Still, he did not retreat.
Things got bad for my family financially. I can remember that being out for at least a year and 2 months. And I'm saying that with a smile on my face now, but back then it was so emotional. It was just crazy because I don't think anybody else in my peers was going through anything like that at that point. I was so stressed out. I was like 2 months away from my CXC examinations too.
The true test came after the results, as he only passed 4 of 8 subjects. And then it was almost like poetry in motion. His medical condition forced him into sports, and ultimately that became his armor.
I had to repeat grade 11. Luckily, I did sports, so I was priority to get repeat.
9 subjects later, he went on to 6th form and excelled. He then migrated to the United States in 2021. There were times where he did up to 3 jobs at once. This included working at Walmart and being an Uber driver.
I had to be paying bills back home, my bills here, my rent, my car note, my credit cards, and a lot of stuff. I don't think it's too much when it comes on to my siblings because I love them and there's no money I wouldn't move for them.
But he gave up the many jobs and tiring work hours for a dream.
I always wanted to be a soldier, and this is a lifelong accomplishment for me.
He started the process in December 2024 and got enlisted in May 2025. He recalls his decision to leave Jamaica being made out of necessity.
My mom got sick and her medical bills was a lot. So when the opportunity came up for me to come here, I said, hey, without a doubt, I'm going to do it.
Things went left, but in the end, they turned out right.
I closed out on a real estate deal the other day. It was just a great feeling to see my mom that happy that she finally gets a gym of her own, basically for her 60th birthday. And I think that brings me more joy than it's bring me that my graduation from the U.S. Army brought me today. It's just, even looking back at it right now, I'm feeling more joy than I'm feeling for myself.
With your ray of hope, I'm Romarda Lyons.